collapse. Didn't help. Let's run out.
Tries to slice it, gets it over. Ball is skipping away. Shanto did well, but not in control at all. But I just feel Shanto might have done a bit of damage to himself. Partnership 50.
Yeah, he almost gave up. There was a twitch, I think, in his hamstring, but still carried on. He's in pain. So is the bowler.
When he's trying to go to long off, because long off, move to long on. Oops, something happened just there. It's not a boundary, even though he pushes the toppler on back. Saved his team a single, but the runs have started to flow. You can tell by the row. Here in the Lions' den. Now does he lift his foot off that mark before he touches the ball? I think he's fine. Yes, just about.
We attended by physiotherapists. He'll try and address the problem over there. Is it the abductor or what? Or the hamstring?
Wendy's. It's a good time of the evening for a Wendy's special.
Crowd here. That's why they are flocked in to see Sri Lanka. Batters play well.
While he is feasting on some runs. Sri Lanka cricket, well, lots of initiatives. Embarks on green energy initiative in solar power. Here at the R. Premadasa Stadium, which will maintain a better environment. Climate change is a massive factor in going into renewable energy to maintain and use the Premadasa Stadium and its facilities to contribute to a cleaner environment. 57 for 1 after 8.
শ্রীলঙ্কার ব্যাটাররা খুবই ক্ষিপ্ত, শুধু 4 আর 6 হাঁকাচ্ছে। 8 ওভার 1 বল 61 রান, 1 উইকেট শ্রীলঙ্কা।
He's finding the gap.
Russell, he is going like a runaway train. No stopping. You know, he's turning good deliveries into bad deliveries. Once again, wasn't an ordinary delivery. but good firm work enabled him to pick up another boundary of the over.
The ball sliding on a lot more than the earlier session. More bounce. Oh, Mr. Mohan's in the house and he's enjoying all the stroke play. More runs. Four of them as well.
Forced the bowler to change the line and the pace. Resorted to slow delivery, but wasn't able to bring any pressure on Kusal Mendes, who was looking dangerous. Attempt touch. Third boundary.
Oh, they're enjoying it. Super Saturday at the moment. You're in Colombo.
বাংলাদেশকে ডিম ভরে দেওয়া হবে, ডিম। ওয়াও, 4 বলে 4টি 4 মোস্তাফিজুর রহমান, তারই সাথে 73 রান, 8 ওভার 4 বল, 1 উইকেট।
He's taken the liking.
But Mustafizuri's first over win for 17. That just took the wind out of the sails somewhat. Like a win here, Bangladesh needs to lift. 5 losses on the trot. They might break that streak. He's an emergency for himself. He should be back in the country soon. We wish him well. On The moment it hit him low on the pad, it just looked like Tanvir Islam got his man. I give a lot of credit to Zakar Ali on it. He was the one telling Mehdi Mir, the Hassan Miraj, just take it. Let's just take that chance. They got the man who was going like a train. Kusal Mendes for 56, 82 for 3 Sri Lanka.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
As a mattress fan, we know we all sleep differently. You could say we really know our stuff. You tell us all about your sleep and we guide you softly to the right mattress. Through top brands like Silent Night and Arthur, you find the right one for your pocket. We deliver it for free and you try it for 60 nights. And now, with 15% off all our mattresses, trust Mattress Man to find your perfect sleep. Go to mattressman.co.uk.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
Who are you? Another wicket. Man who is scoring all the runs for Sri Lanka. Probably 65% of the runs is gone. That brings out, well, Acharita Salanka, who got 100 in the previous game.
Last 3 good overs. Kendall, the batsman, ran the pressure. Actually pay him on true services. We must, as we are turning track.
Wicket back though, useful at 7 and 8. I remember that knock against Sri Lanka in Chattogram last year. Kasaranga for a massive over.
If the left-arm fast bowler is not going to get something in the air or also on the surface, he'll help the batters calm their nerves. The ball is coming onto the bat quite nicely.
What do you think of
তো
the
বন্ধু আরো
last
জমজমাট
delivery,
চলতে
Amir?
আছে এবার শুরুতেই 40-50 জন করে
Very
দেয়
straight.
আরে বাবু এটাও তো ডুবে আছে
Coming to Mendes, it is that he's gone for
সবাই
sure.
সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন
But is that a
পাশে
line
থাকুন।
that you can bank on at this stage?
For Bangladesh,
সবাই কমেন্ট করে জানান কে কোথা থেকে দেখতেছেন
to control things.
সবাইকে পাশে থাকার জন্য ধন্যবাদ
Many attacking fielders
সবাই একটু সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন বেশি বেশি
captain has
এবং কমেন্ট করুন
arrived at the crease, and he'll be facing a single delivery. A slip maybe? Try and bowl outside the off stump.
Or has he decided with the ball skidding through, trying to hit them in front of the stumps is a better option? That's why the mid wicket is across. Tudikwelala again didn't play the previous game. So this looks like he'll be needed under Sri Lanka can build a partnership here. Tanit Lienage should be in next. Velalage also a left-hander.
অনেকের প্রসাদটা করে দেখা যায়
And he's cracked it. Sri Lanka's captain is off the mark. 89 for 3. Required. The loss of the 2 wickets of Madushka and Kusal Mendes has just made a few around the ground a little nervous. But when you see your captain come out and play shots like this on the top of the bounce,
Yeah, it's not an unfamiliar situation for the captain. He has wrestled his side so many times. He's got the ability, capability, and the talent.
he's changed ends, Miraj. He's taken off Tanveer Islam, who's been really brilliant for them. But what do you reckon? 2 left-handers get through a few of these overs, and then for the middle overs, you have a spinner who's looking extremely impressive.
Well, if I was the captain, I would have been tempted to bowl spinners in tandem because Mendes wasn't comfortable against the left-arm spinner. He was not reading him properly. Looked edgy. But anyway, he's made the call, captain.
And Salmini splits made sure Sri Lanka well ahead of the run rate. 4 dots, good result. Just the one loose ball from Mustafizur, they paid the price. No, this is a great passage of play the last 3-4 overs for Bangladesh. 5 dots, any bowler made.
So attuned to do those things. And yes, Raj.
still runs for Sri Lanka. 14 ball, 91 for 3.
Saying it's going to come on, tries right arm off break. To get amongst the wickets. Oh, that's going down the leg side. Hands on head, but some encouragement early. It was getting on. Saying slightly round armish. Chandra Salang expected the ball to come quickly. That's much better. It's going to be an important partnership in this game. If Sri Lanka can manage to put up a decent partnership of around 50-60, they'll be happiest side. If Bangladesh can sneak in one more wicket, they'll be, one of the strongest when it comes to this game. Absolutely, I think this is the crucial time. They've managed to just dry up the runs in the last 3 overs and take the wicket. So, continuation of that would be ideal. Oh, now officially just dropping in front, almost one to hand. Good effort, very difficult. Jumping forward to grab that. A bit of turn or just holding on the pitch. Sri Lanka trying to play on the up. He was very fortunate that he didn't time it that well. If not extra cover fielder would have had the easiest catch. Well, very tentative at the moment. Sri Lanka seeing a good mix of deliveries from Kamin Hussain. He's angled the ball, he's tempted the batter to have a little push to a fuller length delivery. Excellent stuff, just what you need. 91 for 3. And it's time for the players to get some drinks.
TNT Sports, powered by Canterbury.
This weekend.
সবাই সাথে থাকবেন, অ্যাড ব্রেক চলতেছে, সবাই সাথে থাকবেন, চ্যানেলটিকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন, সবাই সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়ে পাশে থাকুন। টাইম আউট চলতেছে, সবাই সাথে থাকবেন এবং চ্যানেলটিকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন।
Bangladesh the Pramanasa. Also to go after the drinks break. Once again, bowlers will fancy their chances. They've already put a bit of pressure in the last few overs. Yes, and Miraj continues to be very tidy. Edison Miraj has the option of dropping one more fielder to the boundary. But he's challenging the two batters, especially with having mid-on in the circle. And like this aggressive approach, especially against Sri Lanka, he loves to go over mid-wicket and long on. Probably if it's easy, the ball reaches the eye level, don't be surprised. He takes the the semblance of a good partnership building, somehow or other, with intelligent bowling, with some risky shots being played by Bangladesh, they managed to get the wickets. Now, arm sweeper down. That blue wall has taken a dip. That is Bangladesh won. They continue 4 runs in the last 4 overs, so containment definitely there. How can they absorb the pressure? The Sri Lankan batters have ample time. They have all the time in the world. Can afford to just bide their time.
Certainly the Bangladesh side attempting coming to mid-pitch for a big shot. 6 fielders in the ring, one at the catching position in the slips. Coming to Mendes, the play, I think he has started well. Made a loose stroke in the last game. At the moment, he's just playing the anchor role for the Sri Lankan side. It is to be taken in case he has to. That has to be child for Sri Lanka. At the moment, Miraj is using all his experience.
চলেছে
Not giving
একটা
the length full
ছক্কায়
of, just on that back of the lens, killing on, ordinarily just gripping a little bit.
29 balls since the last boundary.
Yeah, just the 9 runs in the last 4.5 overs, putting the brakes on the run scoring on this side, just squeezing in some dot deliveries. Rangers and Miraj knows this is an important partnership. Last ball, the long on comes into the
Normally, he'll be up against some quality bowling. Probably will have Tanvir Islam on one end since he's a right hand at the crease. Brings up the 100-wicket single. Cheers go around, but there will be apprehension in the Sri Lankan crowd, massive crowd here at the Premadasa. That wicket of Shamim Hussain, his maiden wicket, first wicket in ODIs, and there'll be a massive fillip to him, encouragement, because he's deserved that wicket. Manner in which he set up the batter forced him into that shot of indiscretion and got the prize wicket of Charita Sri Lanka. The onus is on Kamita Mendis now to be the responsible and try and finish off for Sri Lanka. He has to use all his
সবাই একটু সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে থাকবেন।
Sri Lankan ship. Successful over comes on it, 101 for 4. Mr. Mohan, enjoying the tussle going on in the middle there. More than the game is keeping a closing eye on us. Now, need runs Sri Lanka to get away from this run they've gotten into. But the Bangladeshi bowlers have stuck to the task of accuracy, hardly giving anything away. Hasan Miraj, for your information, hasn't had a wicket in the last 5 ODIs. He really loved one. Has been created. To be watchful, just like that. Ball's getting through, not turning too much off the track, but not allowing the batters to free their arms in any manner. By piling up the dot deliveries, Medias and Miraj. Slipping plays in the offside. That's for the one which the natural variation goes with the arm. Sweeper cover behind, squaring in the circle, piling the pressure on Jonathan again. That delivery kept a bit low. Just 3 runs from the lower, 104 for 4. Bangladesh's 248 did not look to be too daunting a task for Sri Lanka, with the wicket not really doing too much, a good batting track, but what a wonderful way Bangladesh
come back into this game with some excellent bowling from both ends, keeping it very tight and accurate. Sri Lankan crowd have come here in numbers on a Saturday. It's good cricket in the middle.
Still in good spirits, the local crowd. Though should be home side of the last 4 wickets, they still believe that the 2 batsmen in the middle, Purinto Lalagi, Manitu Hasaranga, the 2 all-rounders to follow, can get the job done. Even I feel it's definitely possible.
It's got to give. Keeping it straight and narrow, as they say. Zipping through. Pelican bowling realization of the fact that there isn't too much purchase. Khalil Hussain is not really interested in enticing the batters. Yeah, as I said that, he gave the ball a bit of air. So one is only what they can muster.
Showing his repertoire now, Shami. Full of confidence, picked up a big wicket of Charita Sri Lanka. He's coming to Mendes, he's keeping it really simple. Wicket to wicket stuff, back of the length.
সবাই একটু সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়ে পাশে থাকবেন।
Natural variation.
সবাই একটু সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে থাকুন
Really simple and very effective.
এবং কমেন্ট করুন কে কোথা থেকে দেখতেছেন কমেন্ট করুন। এখন অ্যাড ব্রেক চলতেছে, কেউ যাবেন না, সবাই থাকবেন।
Bangladesh have made inroads. Saranga will allocate Tikshana. They will be next in for Sri Lanka. Depends on who's next. I reckon that decision will be made on the left-hand, right-hand combination out there. Last 8 overs, Sri Lanka have scored only 17 runs. Really slowed down after the Salmini splits. 143 required. Suddenly it feels like it's so far away. Required rate creeping up to 5. The spinners keeping it simple. How are you doing, Roshan?
Very well, Russell, thank you. But Sri Lanka not doing too well here at the moment.
Oh, we got to take it. That's it. It's 4. It takes a risk. It works this time for Khalil Mendes.
Well, it's been a long time waiting for a boundary, first boundary after 51 balls, so that tells you something. Tells you how much the Bangladesh spinners have controlled things. Yep, it was a bit risky, top edge, but it breaks the shackles.
Yeah, they got to spring in their step now, Bangladesh, for a while. Just didn't know which way to turn. And as you said, Madhushka got out. They got Mendes and... Oh, that spins past. Now we have a problem. Now both edges are going to be tested, threatened. The doubt. The batsman's mind is going to creep up and cause issues more than the turn.
Well, it's starting to happen. Well, when you're under pressure, when you're in a zone as a bowler, you suddenly find that. And Billy turned and bounced that one went with the arm. 6 runs off that over, 112 for 4. Shami always makes a difference wherever he is. Apesh, but in the gap, good addition. Useful runs, but it's been with the ball that he's really helped Miraj. Dust. Serve there. Zakar Ali Onik. I think Bengal is right. Seems to be saying bowling slow, and that's when it's turning and gripping. Low arm from Shami. Just adding a bit of the variety. And then we need natural variations on the surface also. That's nerves on his feet now. Saad for most parts was seated while Salmendis was in the middle. Again, that low arm just doesn't bounce for Shami. This is the time Sri Lanka has to show the depth they have in their batting. They're 4 down, they're in a sort of bother, 135 of 27 in this situation looks a little bit distant. This is where the likes of Janik Pierdegi and Kami Gupindis needs to stand up and show the world what they're capable of. Stand up.
সবাই একটু বেশি বেশি কমেন্ট করুন, কমেন্ট করে পাশে থাকুন।
is the quick single. This one poked just past the keeper. It's not the kind of moment or situation for someone to come and bash it around. That's why I was a bit disappointed with Asalanka's dismissal. I thought he was doing the hard work in that little phase with Kavidu Bendis. Not taking too many chances, that's a vibe. And they were making sure that they were looking to get out of trouble. The scream from Onik just to put the umpire off, calling it a wide. He's getting some turn, but he's getting it from around that middle and leg area. To Sri Lanka, as you say, that run team mentality is important, at least for the next 5 overs or so, just to feel a little bit comfortable. Oh, he takes off a single. Good from Hussain, the substitute. That's it. He's building on the pressure. 121 for 4.
So you want the confidence to hit that high note. Here's how. Get the Harry starter set. Get our trim and razor, shave gel and travel cover with 30% off and free delivery. With our razor, even your 8th shave will be as smooth as your first. Its 5 German engineered blades are as sharp as jet. Now with your newfound confidence, that high note is there for the taking. Harry's. Think good, fellas.
He looks nice and calm, the young fella. Well, again. But who'll be next? Hasaranga or Villalage? Oh, just over. Hook up his own. Again, he teases into the boundary. How desperate for Bangladesh for that wicket. Just over the field, that short mid-wicket. That was Ridoy. That was fired in again. Looking for the bull, saw it but bounced a bit. So I don't think it hit the sweet spot. I felt it was for the splice. I don't think it went low. I think he timed the jump. Was his hand in the wrong position? You need some of the case. Just as Sri Lankan fielders were switched on the other day. In other words, fielders have to stand up as well. Yeah, with your theory, they can't be sitting at all. In your theory, the way you interpreted it, my way of thinking was different. And let's take a look at Ridoy. Oh, just fingertips in it. And Bangladesh needs these half chances to stick. Oh, another nick gone down. Got a bit of a whipping, not as big as it used to be in the past, those wicket-keeping gloves. You hope it goes straight in there. Well, that's the luck Sri Lanka needs at this stage in a very tight situation. On the other hand, Bangladesh needs every half chance to stick. That went, that was a thick edge, not easy. Hit the gloves. It was not catching it, hit him. Gave no time, his hand comes off. Kavidu Bendis, well, could have had him twice that time. 126 for 4.
সবাই একটু বেশি বেশি কমেন্ট করুন, কমেন্ট করে। উইকেট, উইকেট, এর সাথে উইকেটের পতন, 5 উইকেটের পতন। সবাই একটু সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন, সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে থাকুন। সবাই একটু ভালোবাসা দিয়ে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন। জোরালো আবেদন, দেখা যাক। রিভিউ নিয়েছে, দেখা যাক কি হয় এখন।
I really do think it hit him somewhere. Not sure where though. The director, we have a player review for both behind. Original decision is not out, nothing to see, it's a fair delivery. Can we go to front court, please? There goes close to the back then. Can you confirm that was out the edge? Copy, just waiting for out the edge.
নীরজ,
Yeah, just keep rolling that through. The clear cap is that and more. Keep rolling, keep rolling. And then in front of us, the pad. Rashida, you can stay with the original decision of not done. Stand by. John speed, running on the other game. Really pretty. And he said, why that? Would you have known that it took his trouser?
সবাই একটু সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন, সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়ে আমাদের পাশে থাকুন।
Yes, he definitely brushed his thigh. And I think the appeal was reasonable because they knew that he had touched something. And they were all excited thinking it was the gloves. Well, they're all on this Sri Lanka cricket app. Whatever information you want, find it all there. Bangladesh played 11 games here at the R. Primdas Stadium, yet to win a game.
আরেকদিন কিছু ছিল না, আমরা তো তুমি বলো ওই দিন যে আদেশ করবেন তো
Fairly good crowd expecting Sri Lanka to win the series here. They all turned up after that very convincing win in the first game. Definitely sitting at the edge of their seats, seeing what's going on here. Bangladesh on the attack. They're certainly smelling blood here. 5 wickets. Oh, brilliant over from Shamim. 129 for 5.
At Tails.com, we believe that no dog is average. Go to 100% tailored to your dog. Tails.com, never average.
If we're Bangladesh at this stage, they ended up with 248 and now it looks like a mountain to climb to Sri Lanka.
আপনারা কি সুযোগ উইকেট।
119 runs needed from 132 balls. You'd say that normally that wouldn't be a massive target, but the scenario of the game tells you completely otherwise. The boundary just keeping it tight, accurate, hardly giving away, bringing worries to the face of the Sri Lankan supporters here. A good tussle in the middle.
Yet this game is delicately poised. But have to give credit to the Bangladeshi bowlers. After 10 overs, they were able to control the game through spinners. And he's been a very good addition. And an off action.
careless exchange, but it's all in good humor, it seems, from the smile on Tanvi's face. We haven't seen too many turn viciously, but the last delivery, Ray ripped in and the turn away. Help put the seated doubt on the batter's mind. Which one's turning and which one is not, like no one. A couple of balls back, you see this marvelous delivery.
He's adamant to play from the crease. We haven't seen him using his feet. Very lucky that the angle bat saved him.
Expected very late. And the Bangladeshis have got their tails up. You can see the support in the field. They've lifted their game. They know that they're on the verge of maybe going on to win this. But they keep this concerted pressure going on a consistent basis. Can't afford to ease off. For runs early on. It's the ideal time to bring him in.
Might be blessing in disguise for Sri Lanka. Finding it. Oh, natural left armor angle.
Yeah, Mustafizu gave away more than 20 runs in his first 2 overs. He's looking rather toothless, but suddenly with the scenario of the game changing, now he's getting to produce what he does best, the cutters. The ball is in the 33rd over. It will be 1 ball available after the 34th, completion of the 34th. Maybe the do factor coming into play. Up behind that, allowed the ball to come out to the bat. They get their first run after 10 deliveries. State of play completely changing. Required run rate now 6.34.
Yeah, it's by bowling dot deliveries. Bangladeshis, they have gained control of this game. Remember, Salman scored his 15, 21 delivery. And then next 6 runs came from 11 deliveries. Base held. Lianage on that occasion. It's all about bowling dot deliveries, have the batsman tethered, and you will have a chance as a bowler to pick up wickets.
Hardly had any foot movement, trying to get bat on ball. Very fortunate, didn't get a little feather on that.
Yeah, he's been tethered for a while now. So there was a bit of room for him outside the off stump. But there was no football once again.
disheveling 52 balls since last boundary. Oh, he's wrapped that.
আছে
So there is the boundary. After 52 balls, they think it's a very, very welcome one. 144 for 6. Those blue dots at regular intervals have really allowed the Bangladeshi bowlers to keep the runs in check. But there was a boundary in the last ball of the previous over.
He does prefer this leg. He likes executing that stroke, the ramp one. And did it effectively.
Oh, now he had to reach for that. Here the reaction from the keeper. Got himself a couple of runs, but I tell you what, not the most convincing looking shot.
He was looking to stay inside the line of that delivery, to be able to hit the ball over extra cover, but it turned out to be a fine delivery. Had to reach for it. Now, nicely executed. Very much in control on that occasion. Lian again. And
Just because there are some runs coming now, I don't think the bowlers should get flustered. They've done a grand job containing. One or two boundaries might come here and there. If they remain bowling to the lines and lengths in a disciplined manner, the success they've had can be replicated.
yeah, keep focusing.
Decided to stop work a while in going for the review.
Is that delivery going with the arm? Yeah. Right call, right judgment from the wicketkeeper and also the umpire.
Eager enough and appeal though. Wicket. And allows the batter to rock on the back foot. The quick look at that appeal. Just going down leg side. The keeper was not moving to his left. Ball tracking will tell you it's pitching outside leg. So nothing else matters really. That is over 153 for 6. And it's also time for a drinks break.